I've been sending cold emails for over 3 years now, and I've tested every flashy trick that's out there. Fancy AI personalization, viral Loom videos, clever one-liners. But the truth is, this boring and simple cold email framework that I'm about to show you still books me and my clients over 35 calls every single month. It's not sexy, it's not trendy, but it literally works month after month, year after year. So in this video, I'm going to break it down step by step so you can literally just copy it for yourself and implement this cold emails framework inside of your business to book yourself calls every single month. Let's get right into it. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the boring cold email framework that books us over 35 calls every single month. And using this framework, we've literally helped our clients land over $270,000 worth of deals. Here's all the invoices for proof, and here's a clip from the interview that I did with one of our clients.
Single-handedly the specific results, but I will say working with you has single-handedly grown and kept my company alive. Working with you, we've gotten such a consistent lead flow. We've gotten so many opportunities and incredible clients. I can't even count how many clients that we've gotten directly from your efforts.
So if you want to tap into this framework to get similar results, pay attention, because what I'm about to show you could literally save your company just like how it saved Deepak's. So the framework that I'm going to teach you today is called the Why You, Why Now framework when it comes to cold email copywriting. So there's no fancy personalization, there's no AI generated essays, no clever humor that tries too hard. We're going to answer the two simple questions when it comes to cold email. Why are we reaching out to your ideal prospects specifically, and why should they care about this right now? It sounds pretty obvious, right? Like, is that it, Arian? Like, that's pretty simple, right? But 99% of people still send generic spam like, hey, John, I thought you'd be interested in how we'd increase your revenue by 23% for companies like yours. Nobody's going to believe that. So we're just going to answer two simple questions, why them and why now, right? So let's start with why you. And when I say you and them, I'm going to use that interchangeably throughout the video. So why you? So when you send a cold email, and I'm going to make myself smaller, when you send a cold email, the prospect is going to instantly think, why me? Why should I care? Like, how does this pertain to me, right? The first part, there's two parts of this. The first part is about relevance. They're going to ask themselves, like this is going to be like the inner dialogue in their subconscious. Why are you reaching out to me out of everyone? Like, is this like some random spam, or is there like an actual reason that you picked my company or my role or my job title for me to reach out to? They're going to ask themselves this. And the second question they're going to ask themselves, and I believe the more important question, is why does this matter to me right now? How does this help me solve a problem? How does this help me hit a goal or avoid a risk? So when you're selling B2B, right, B2B as in business to business, when you're selling a service or product to another business, there's three main offers that you're going to hit on. Either you're going to help someone save money, help someone make money, or help someone save time. That's like the three main things that you're going to hit on when it comes to B2B offers. And so they're going to ask themselves, okay, is this, whatever that this person's reaching out to me from, is it going to help me make money? Is it going to help me save money? Is it going to help me save time? That's what they're going to ask themselves in their subconscious. And so why you framework, we're going to answer it. We're going to use it so that we answer those types of questions for them, right? And so when you nail the why you, it hooks them fast. It's going to prove to them that, okay, this guy did his research, even if it's like just a little. This isn't just mass spam, and the email is about them and not about you. So you can tap into the prospect's ego, curiosity, and self-interest, and these are the three reasons why they'll actually pay attention to you. If you can't answer the why you question in your cold emails, they're just going to ignore you. You have to pick, it's like a sniper approach, right? You have this entire crowd of people, and they're going to ask themselves, why did you snipe me out of every single person, right? And so if you answer this question, it's very, 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 very powerful, because it'll make the email about them. So let me give you some why you examples, right? And I'll make myself small again. So it could be something like, hey, name, I saw the review that Jasmine left on your site, but I didn't see a video showcasing what you did for her. This could be a video offer, because the prospect, again, is like, it's going to think, why me? Oh, there's no video on my website. Maybe I should have it. As a VP of sales, I'm sure you're always looking for new ways to get more appointments for your team. A lead gen offer, right? Again, as the VP of sales, I'm sure you're always looking for new ways. You're hitting on a pain point, which is, again, answering the why you question. Hey, Naeem, I noticed you're using HubSpot. We built a tool that plugs right in and cuts manual data entry by 80%. Again, why you? Well, I noticed you're using HubSpot, so this could be relevant to you because our tool helps you with HubSpot. Again, all you're doing is just answering why them. This is the most important part. Why them? Why them? Right? So hope this gives you some examples and gets your brain going in terms of how you can actually use this framework. And by the way, guys, this isn't the only framework we use. This is just the most popular framework that we use inside of our cold emails to book tons and tons of calls for our clients. I have a free guide inside my school community where it's pretty much 5 cold email scripts to help you book 10 to 20 calls every single month that you can use instantly. That we have a few different frameworks that we go over. One of them is this Why You, Why Now framework. But again, this isn't the only framework that we use. This is just the most popular one. But if you want access to all the frameworks that we use, just click the link in the description below. You can join my school community and get access to this guide. So the second part of this framework is the why now. So if you have perfect timing, you can lead to a perfect match. So here's what I mean. This was a recruiting or headhunting offer that we had, and we were reaching out to restaurants, essentially hiring for specific roles. And so this company, they were hiring for a service director. So what do we say in the email? Hey, Naeem, how much time is hiring and losing a service director taking up, and how is it slowing down your daily operations? We filled salaried restaurant roles like a service director in 7 days, saving you 40 to 60 hours a month on recruiting and turnover. And then boom, this lady said, yes, I would be interested. So again, perfect timing. Why now? That's all you're answering here. And so when it comes to why now and how you can find why now moments is if a company recently had like a recent funding, again, Series A, Series B, pre-seed, whatever it may be, if they're hiring for a specific role that like I just showed above, if they're expanding, if they're like a retail store, maybe there's like new stores being opened, or maybe like in their news they've been acquired by another company, or they're selling certain companies, that type of thing. Or if somebody goes from a lower position role to a higher position role. If I'm selling lead generation and I know that somebody just got promoted from a sales manager to a VP of sales, I know that they're going to be keen on making sure that they're getting a lot of appointments booked and making sure that they're actually staying on top of everything, and they're motivated because they just got promoted to a new role. And so of course they're going to want to do better. So again, this could be like a marketing director going up to a CMO, a controller going up to CFO, whatever it may be. But this is a very underrated one that I don't see a lot of people talk about, but you can very much tap into it. And so if you want to find your why now moments, I suggest starting from here. There's also other stuff, but these are like 5 or 4 of the most common ones. And if you're like, okay, Aryan, well, that sounds cool, but how can I find this at scale? You can use clay.com to actually do all of this stuff and find everything at scale. If you need like a full-on guide on how to use clay.com, just watch my guide on my channel. It's pretty much how to use clay.com for lead generation 2025. You can go check it out, but this will help you find your why now moments. And so here's how we can put it all together. Let me just make myself smaller. So why you, why now, right? This is a script that we use for our lead gen offer, and I'll just read it out to you. Hey, Naeem, could you handle 6 to 12 new local business clients similar to your best clients this quarter and actually close them without chasing or messy follow-ups? So we set up systems for agencies to handle call booking, CRM hygiene, and follow-up automation, so you close more deals with less friction. One of our clients did this, want me to send a quick breakdown. And the reason why this follows a why you, why now framework, and even though it doesn't really have a why now framework, is this, right? So why you? More clients similar to your best clients. You're tapping into a desire that they have, which is they want more clients. You're also tapping into their pain, which is, okay, there's a lot of people that these agencies and even B2B businesses in general, they get on a call with them and they have to chase them down, they have to follow up with them, and so you're tapping into their pain. So desire, pain, why you, right? We're tapping into both. Why now? This is a bit of a stretch when it comes to why now, but it still works. Why now? This quarter, right? And so subconsciously, if you're saying like, okay, well, do you want more clients this quarter? Because the longer you wait, more clients might slip through the crack, so they should fix this now. Like how many more clients are going to slip through the cracks of you not following up with them, you not closing them, right? So this, again, follows a why you, why now framework, even though it's a little slight. Second one is a video offer. And again, it's similar to the one I showed you above, which is, hey, name, I saw the review from Casey. It's really meaningful, but most new visitors may not scroll down far enough to see it. We turn reviews like that into engaging real client videos that make new patients feel seen, safe, and more willing to get in touch, right? Again, why you? Saw the review from your website. You did a research on them. Why now? New visitors may not scroll down enough to see it, right? And this is important because every single day people are going on their website, and if the more people that are going on their website, they're not really converting because they're going on, they're just leaving because they don't see reviews like that. Again, why you? Why now? I'm sure you're starting to see the point here, but yeah, it's a very, very valuable framework. So to kind of summarize everything here, why you is you're going to show them exactly why you're reaching out to them. It shows you did your homework, and it makes it feel personal and not like a mass like blast of random emails. Why now? You're going to give them a reason to act today by tying your offer into a pain, into a goal, or use like a trigger that's happening right now, like using clay. And then the result that happens when you combine these is that it taps into ego, curiosity, and urgency. And it's super, super, super powerful because it's all psychological. And it makes your email impossible to ignore because, again, it feels relevant, timely, and clearly about them and not about you. That is the entire framework. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you want similar results and you want 10 to 20 calls a month booked every single month done for you, click the link below and you can speak on a call to chat more. Here's some of our client results that we've gotten. We helped Deepak generate $270,000 in 8 months. We helped Renee from First Rank Digital book 60 meetings and sign 10 new clients. We helped Magnuson Film book 25 meetings and close 3 new deals. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you got some immense value from this. Again, implement this and book more calls. Thank you all for watching. I'll speak on the next one. Peace out.